How can you prove religion? Have you ever been asked this as a believer? Well, this morning someone actually got very upset with me and said, oh, he doesn't believe in fairy tales. And what proof is there within my religion and Christianity? And that kind of made me angry, and I shouldn't have been angry. You know, we have to be patient with people and explain things properly. And the bottom line is there's about 400 plus religions in this world, and many of them are probably sucked out of someone's thumb, to be quite honest. Stories made up. I'm not even going to go into some of the major ones. But when you look at a religion, how is it formed? It is formed by witnesses. And then they are false witnesses, and then they come clean. Or some people say, well, this guy's been lying or whatever. And you know, and this is just my opinion, but it relies on witnesses. So if you really think about that, there's probably about two main religions that talk about witnesses, witness accounts, with regard to what they've seen and what they've heard. And it is proved not just by one person, but by many. So the first one, we'll talk about Hare Krishna. Now, Hare Krishna is an older religion relating to I think it's, Hinduism is derived from it. In this, I think it's their religious text as the Bhagavad Gita. It talks about a major battle that was fought. I think it's 500,000 against 500,000. And in this battle, God just had enough and came down. And when he spoke, his voice was so loud and so great that everyone fell down dead. So there, I can't believe that as well. You know, who was the witnesses then? Who witnessed this? So it said it's happened, but everyone died. So who wrote it down? Who witnessed it? Now here's the thing. Christianity stands out. Christianity itself, if you think about it, there's plenty of stories, but let's just talk about two. We'll take one from the Old Testament, one from the New Testament. Moses has got his people out and they're in the desert, and God speaks to them. Now, science and history says that there's about 50,000 people there that witnessed God speaking. Let's just say there was 1,000 people. Gosh, let's say there was just 500 people that heard God speak. God spoke to them. Moses goes up the mountain and he receives the commandments. Now, nowhere, anywhere after this, and this is verbal traditions, and people write about this. No one has ever said or laid on their deathbed and said, you know what, nothing really happened in the desert, it was all lies. Nowhere. So we have a whole lot of witnesses. Then you go to the New Testament. So Jesus claims he's divine. What proof do we have? Well, he rose after he died. After the crucifixion, 3 days later, he rose out of dead. And he appears to 50 people, according to Paul. So let's just say again, he appeared to 10 people. Would that be sufficient to prove that he rose from the dead? I mean, you can claim you're divine, but what truly serves as proof of your divinity is when you rise from the dead. So do we have witnesses again? So people say, oh, well, that's not proof enough. But let's think about this logically. When there's court cases and there's a lack of evidence, people have gone to trial and they've been convicted due to witness reports, maybe 2 or 3, not 550, respectively of the stories I just told now from the Old and the New Testament. So let's be honest. Christianity stands out amongst all other religions because of witnesses. Because of witnesses. So yeah, that's Paul's thoughts for the day.